I'ma keep it real. I'ma keep it 10,000. The streets is on fire right now. Yeah, New York City is on fire right now. We all know Max B has been home for 2 to 3 months now. He's finally addressing the rumors of being a rat. Yeah, he sat down with Terror Squad's very own. Some would call him the enforcer of Terror Squad, Pistol Pete. Oh, and shots is being fired. Yeah, because Wack 100 is speaking out in a post where he tagged me and 050 Chyna Brim to say Pistol Pete needs to be checked. Look, I don't know what's going on. We got to break down the news, ladies and gentlemen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. It's going down. Salute.
This is Harlem Legend, no cap, no trap, no trap. Oh, this is Harlem Legend, no cap, no trap, no trap. Hey, this is Harlem Legend, no cap. Harlem Legend TV, we the realest on the screen. Breaking down the culture, keeping everything clean. Hip-hop stories raw, nothing in between. From the block to the world, we chasing a dream. I see the world through a lens so wide. Every hood story, every truth they hide. I'm the pulse of the block where the truth resides. Harlem Legend TV, where the realness abides. Harlem Legend TV, where the realness abides. Harlem Legend TV, where the realness abides.
Yo, 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 yo. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy E or you, aka the Harlem Legend, man. If you're new to the channel, if you're old to the channel, please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notification so you know when I'm dropping a video or going live. We on the road to 100K. Make sure y'all tap in with the, y'all already know what it is. We got to get right into this one because we know Max B has been home living his best life. Yeah, I want to call it what it is. He's been living his best life, ladies and gentlemen. Now, as far as the music goes, let's get that out the way right now. No, sir. I am not feeling the music that Max B arrived with. So we know from the beginning of this, you heard, since he's come home, since he's been home at the very beginning, a lot of people has been calling him a rat. Yeah, they've been saying, we seen Vlad interview the girl, his ex-girlfriend. She said he told on her. And let me just break this down to y'all real quick, right? I'm no longer in that game. Yeah, I'm here to bring y'all the news. When it comes to Harlem Legend, I'm no longer in that game trying to figure out who's a rat and who's not. At that time, 5 years ago to be exact, I was still in the streets. I was still grinding. I still had money moving in the streets. So I was able to talk about things like that. As my life has glowed up, as I have changed as a man, as I'm able to come up, I'm a civilian. I'm no longer in the streets. I'm a businessman, legitly. I no longer want to speak about, yo, he's a rat, or he's a rat. No, my job is to bring y'all the news. And when it comes to Max B, I just want to bring y'all the news. At the end of the day, there's been a lot of speculation on Max B being a rat. A lot of people have said it. We've seen it. His brother has came out, Poo Simms, who I feel is uncredible because he's coming out with so much. And it's like, damn, where this come from? Is he lying? Where can I find this? And they yet to respond. So there's a lot of things that I stay away from when it comes to, is this guy a rat or isn't this guy a rat? Well, Max B spoke out for the first time and he went to Pistol Pete. Yeah, hey, shout out to Pistol Pete. Shout out to the whole Terror Squad, okay? He went to Pistol Pete to state his claim. So those of you that don't know, Dog in the Yard, make sure y'all go subscribe to his YouTube page. You heard where they speak on a lot of their prison experiences and, you know, but these guys, hey, look, they not out here playing games. I got to be real. Pistol Pete will be considered as the dog in the yard. You see what I'm saying? He's considered the enforcer at times for Terror Squad. Yeah. Look, he moves around since back in the days. So all due respect to him, he had Max B on his platform. And when I say they asked about the snitch allegations, pay attention to what Max B has to say, y'all. And I need y'all to make your own determination. Salute.
For the sake of the streets and for the sake of real nigga love, let's get into business. What y'all want to talk? What you want to know specifically?
See, right off the back, I gotta just say this. I hate that. I'm not really with for the sake of the streets, for the sake of real niggas. Yo, look, let me tell you something. The streets and real niggas don't care. I'm gonna say that again. As I've learned coming up in the game and putting out niggas snitch paperwork and all that, nobody cares. I'm just being real, especially when you've made the transition into a civilian now. Yeah, I doubt if Max B is ever in the streets again. So I felt like that statement was disgusting. But let's continue.
For the sake of the streets and for the sake of real nigga love, let's get into business. What y'all want to talk? What you want to know specifically?
I mean, it's some chatter on the airwaves or whatever. Give us some clarity.
I told, because I took a plea after getting blowing trial to 75 years, which I didn't take the plea in the beginning.
Facts.
Because a rat nigga gonna take the state gonna make him take the plea and say, if you get a plea, but you gotta tell on your co-defendants. Y'all don't have that. There's none of that on the stand. No bigger barrel on no stand. No.
I will say this. I've never seen in the whole world of niggerism. Yeah. Niggerdom. I've never seen a nigga get 75 years that told. I'm just saying, in all my years of going to prison and living life, I've never seen a nigga get 75 years after telling.
No tape, complete police station statements, none of that. All right? So let's get that right. So after I blow trial for 75 years, get convicted, after 9 years, I get granted PCR with lawyer money. I got lawyers, by the way.
Another thing you got to ask yourself, why would a snitch blow trial? I'm going to say that again. For the people out there that's not really catching up, that hasn't been in the system, for the good civilians like myself, why would a snitch blow trial? There's no need for a snitch to blow trial if you're going to get a deal, right? If you're a snitch, you're obviously going to get a deal. Why am I even going to trial if I snitched? Pay attention.
Oh, yeah.
Just saying, I go back on
what
PCR.
lawyer is that? What
I got
lawyer?
6 lawyers.
Talk to me.
Let's just talk about the facts.
Talk
here.
to me.
I got lawyers. We put a motion in for PCR against Jerry Saluti. Look at his record.
Fucked up.
Look at what's the nigga that locked Frank Lucas up?
Yeah.
That's the police nigga, right?
He turned lawyer and did. He's a greaseball. These niggas was all greaseball working on my shit, stealing. I got back on that. When I got back after 9 years, I took the plea for 20 years. Had to do another.
So he got back on insufficient counsel. A lot of guys come back on that, y'all. When I was doing paperwork and paying attention to who's right and who's not, yeah, a lot of guys get back in court insufficient counsel. They stealing money from them, they doing stupid shit, and then getting them convicted. It is what it is.
Had to do another 9. And took that plea there.
Copy on that.
So for those that don't know, that's real TV for you niggas. I'm not sitting in jail with these niggas. I'm out here getting money.
Well,
got mouths to feed.
So, you know what I'm saying, just a little bit of legalese so that we have a little understanding.
Facts.
And at the end of the day, people gonna believe what they want to believe, but know the law. Know that just because the bro took a plea doesn't necessarily equate
and we know ain't no cooperation agreement,
Come
by
on.
the way, anyway.
Talk to me.
That's the only reason he brought that up.
Talk to me.
That shit ain't, they already look for that. It's not there. That's
And
not
Max
what
B
this
got the
is.
paperwork.
So Max B is saying there is no cooperation whatsoever. You heard? There is no cooperation. There's nothing there. What are y'all looking for? Now, we did see Gina Conway state her claim. We do see the brother coming out saying, oh, he ratted and playing a tape that I felt like it was fake. There's a lot going on here, y'all. But Pistol Pete is kind of getting the backlash, okay? Pistol Pete is getting the backlash here because he didn't give pushback. That's how people are feeling. What do you want him to do, y'all? He's up there conducting an interview. Is he supposed to give the pushback or let the man speak so we can get the information? Because to keep it real with you, Max B didn't sound off. It didn't sound off to me in the insufficient counsel. And, it just didn't sound off respectfully. It sounded about right to me what happened to him. So I got to keep it real with y'all. Wack 100, he's sending shots. Wack 100 is sending shots because, look, I'm going to be real. My objective out here is not to cover West Coast politics. I carry it East Coast from now on. But I had to say something about this because Wack 100 tagged me and Chyna Brim in his post, calling out Pistol Pete. Yeah, he's calling out the Terror Squad boss. Yeah, let me let y'all see this, right? He tags Pistol Pete. You lost points. You rep KAR. See, kill all rats. We all remember when Pistol Pete had to kill all rats. We remember he did this, right? He's been out in the streets. These dudes done served hard time. So I understand that. You rep KR, link in my story of your man, Max B. He tagged Max B. Starring the facts with the DA on others than himself. In the streets, that's a rat. He tags Harlem Legend TV. He tags Chyna Brim. What's wrong with this clown? He needs tending to. Pistol Pete ain't bigger than the program. All this will be addressed at 7 a.m. Clubhouse 100 side. Let me say this. I got to say this. I'm not a part of no program. Respectfully. Respectfully, homie. Please do not put me involved with. I'm here reporting the news. Okay, now, respectfully, Wack 100 might have thought that I'm still involved with the paperwork parties and all. No. What we do over here on Harlem Legend TV, we stay neutral and report the news. Because let me tell y'all something. I told y'all, I've learned the streets don't care about who told. Yeah, they don't care. You think Pistol Pete cares at this point in his career? No. He's trying to come up with his podcast and get his money and keep it moving. At the end of the day, I am not here, Wack, to determine who told. If y'all doing that on Clubhouse respectfully, that's y'all thing. That's y'all thing. I can't get involved with that. I'm here to report the news and be neutral about it. That's it. Now, I don't know. I can't speak for Chyna Brim. I only can speak for myself. I'm not here to say who told, who didn't tell. I don't care. The streets don't care. You heard the real nigga don't care. So at the end of the day, why should I care? I'm just being honest. He calls Pistol Pete out, first of all, right? What's wrong with this clown? He's calling Pistol Pete a clown. Ain't bigger than the program. All this would be addressed. See, I'm not a part of no program. Y'all, I need y'all to know that. Pistol Pete, you lost point. Oh, yeah. So this is the same post, basically, Wack 100 put up. Look, man, y'all let me know, but shots is being fired. Some people still taking on that street mentality. I no longer take that on. All I do is report it. If this guy's telling, if you say this guy's telling, I'm here to actually break the news down to my people. If there's paperwork behind it, I'll show my people. But as far as being down with some type of street program and ain't nobody bigger, I'm not with no program. Harlem Legend has nothing to do with anything out here. I don't care who told. It's none of my business. I'm just here to make my money just like you and report the news. Hopefully these dudes could take that to key. Wack 100, salute to you and whatever you got going on in your clubhouse and on your West Coast situation. But when it comes to this East Coast shit, I'm covering the politics of it all. I'm covering everything that comes out, including you even putting my name in your tagging me in your description. I'm not mad about it, but I just want to stay away from that type of content. That's not what I'm no longer in the streets. I don't care who's telling in the streets. I'm here to report the news. And the day that we all can get that, we all can get some money. Yo, it's your boy E Oil, aka the Harlem Legend, man. Wack 100 is sending shots at Pistol Pete. Yeah, he calling him a clown and all. What's going to happen when these guys meet up? It's 2026. Shit is getting out of hand already. I'm just saying. It's 2026 and shit is getting wild. Ask Harlem Legend, do he care who told? No, I don't care. It's none of my business. I've never told. I've never been involved. I don't care. You heard? Now, when I came in the game, yeah, me and Chyna hit the ground running. We was talking about raps. We was talking about man, when do you grow? I'm just being honest. When do you not care about you? You the only nigga out here really care about that shit, Wack, to be honest with you. Now, when it comes to Bax B's music, man, that shit garbage, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That last joint, trash. I don't like it. I don't like it's nasty work. I didn't even blog on it. That's how nasty it was. At the end of the day, the more Max B talks about this, the more it's going to spread all across. The more that he gets involved and wants to be street, he would never get out of that stigma. And a lot of people will always bring this up. And therefore, you're opening the doors for dudes like Wack 100 to get at you respectfully. Maybe it's time to grow up. Get out of that street mentality. You heard? Do something different, Max B. But hey, who am I? Get down in the comment section. Make sure you leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. We on the road to 100K. I appreciate everybody out there. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Salute.
For the sake of the streets and for the sake of real nigga love, let's get into business. What y'all want to talk? What you want to know specifically?
I mean, you know, it's some chatter on the airwaves or whatever. Give us some clarity.
Because I took a plea after getting blowing trial to 75 years, which I didn't take the plea in the beginning.
Facts.
Because a rat nigga gonna take the state gonna make him take the plea and say, if you get a plea, but you gotta tell on your co-defendants. Y'all don't have that. There's none of that on the stand. No bigger barrel on no stand. No tape, complete police station statements. None of that. All right? So let's get that right. So after I blow trial for 75 years, get convicted, after 9 years, I get granted PCR with lawyer money. I got lawyers, by the way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I go back on
what
PCR.
lawyer is that? What
I got
lawyer?
6 lawyers.
Talk to me.